themes of carboxylic acids. Is it clear, everyone? And I told you the suffix of acid is oic acid, but some special cases are also there. That also I told you. Clear? So nomenclature part is completed. Have you followed, everyone? No. After completing the nomenclature part, now we are going to see the preparation methods of carboxylic acids. Preparation methods of carboxylic acids. Put the heading, everyone. Okay, so in that one, first of all, first preparation method is from alkenes. First preparation method is from alkenes. So here one condition is there. That condition let me mention. Then I will take the example. Okay, so write the condition here. Alkenes having at least one hydrogen atom on vinylic carbon atom produces carboxylic acid on oxidation. Clear, everyone? So here, what is the condition means? See clearly, everyone know. So alkenes having at least one hydrogen atom on vinylic carbon atom produces carboxylic acid on oxidation. So what is the meaning of this one then? Let me explain. First of all, write this one. Okay, now see clearly here, what is this vinylic carbon atom that I want to explain in the equation. RCH double bonded CHR. Okay, now see clearly, this carbon is there, na? Even this carbon, they are called as the vinylic carbon atoms. They are called as the vinylic carbon atoms. And you see these hydrogens are there, na? They are bonded to vinylic carbon. So they are said to be vinylic hydrogen atoms. I hope you are able to understand. The rounded hydrogen atoms are there, na? So they are bonded to vinylic carbon atoms. So they are said to be vinylic hydrogen atoms. Clear? Now, when they undergo oxidation with KMnO4, in acidic medium, clear? So first of all, break the pi bond like this. Break the pi bond. Then what are the products formed here? RCOOH is formed from left side, even from right side also RCOOH only. Am I right? From left side RCOOH, from right side also RCOOH. Copy it quickly, everyone. Let me take one example here to make you to understand well. Now here I am taking one example. CH3, CH, double bonded CH, CH3 when undergo oxidation with KMnO4. When undergo oxidation with KMnO4. Clear, everyone now? So now break the bond like this. Followed. So from left side part, what is the product form? CH3COOH, ethanoic acid. From right side also same thing. Therefore, 2 molecules of ethanoic acid you will get here. Two molecules of ethanoic acid we will get here. Followed. Now here let me take one more example in the similar way. Okay. For example, CH3C, CH3 double bonded CH2 when undergo oxidation with KMnO4. When undergo oxidation with KMnO4. Now, one important thing I want to tell you is that, so look here, this double bonded carbon is not having hydrogen. Clear? This double bonded carbon have hydrogen. So this undergo oxidation. Is it clear? So now, if you break the bond here, so what happened here? One double bonded carbon will be getting oxygen, but that is not acid, it is ketone. Am I right? And other double bonded carbon which is having hydrogen, it undergoes oxidation and gives what? Formic acid. I hope you are able to understand about the vinylic carbon atom, all these things. I'll wait for some time. Write quickly, everyone. Completed, everyone. So first preparation method from alkenes completed. Now coming to the point of the second preparation method. Okay, so second preparation method is from alkynes. From alkynes. Clear? Now, how to get acids from alkynes? There are two methods. Okay, so what are the two? For example, let me take the alkyne in this way. R C double bonded Cr. Okay, as I told you, two methods are there. What are the two means? We have to do oxidative ozonolysis. You know, anyone remember? I taught you in the preparation methods. There we did with zinc. If zinc is used, reductive ozonolysis. If H2O2 is used, oxidative ozonolysis. Clear? Then here we will get the 2 moles of RCOOH. How we got? I will explain the thing, everything clearly here. Okay. One more method is also there. Now, if it is subjected to oxidation with strong oxidizing agent, then here also we will get same 2 moles of RCOOH. Here also we will get same 2 moles of RCOOH. Completed, everyone? Now, here, for example, let us take some examples here. Okay, some examples I want to take here. Now, you see here CH3, C, triple bond, C, CH3. So, when this undergo ozonolysis with H2O2, clear? So, first what you do, break the bond here, break the bond. After breaking the bond, okay, give one oxygen here, one oxygen here. I hope you are understanding this one. Then, first of all, what is the product formed here? CH3, C double bonded O, C double bonded O, CH3 is formed. Reaction is not yet completed till now. Clear? Now H2O2 is there now. H2O2 will do oxidation. How the oxidation is done? So see clearly. First of all, we have to break the pi bond. We have to break the bond like this. So left side you see two carbons are there. That means we will get the 2 carbon acid. What is the 2 carbon acid? CH3 COOH. Right side you see 2 carbons are there. From that also you will get again 2 carbon acid. So again same acid you will get. So please stop it quickly. I hope you completed. Let us take still some more examples to explain this one. Okay. Now here, let me take one more compound now. CH3, CH2, C, triple bonded, CH. Okay. Ozonolysis followed by oxidation H2O2. You try this one. Okay. So here, break the pi bond here. Here. So write one O here, one O here. Is it clear, everyone? Then what is the thing that is going to form here? Okay. Now what happened here? CH3, CH2, C double bonded O, CHO. Followed. Now did you notice one important thing here? That this is ketone. Okay. Ketones never undergo oxidation. And this is aldehyde. This undergo oxidation. You can ask me, sir, here also this is ketone, then how it is undergoing oxidation? Remember, when two ketones are there, na? This is diketone. Diketones will undergo oxidation, but monoketones never undergo oxidation. Please remember that point. Diketones undergo oxidation, but monoketones never undergo oxidation. Therefore, now with H2O2, when it undergo oxidation, so CH3, CH2, C double bonded O as it is, CHO converts into COOH. I hope you are able to understand this point. Write quickly. Is it completed? Let us enter into the next preparation method of carboxylic acids. Okay, so next one is from alkyl benzene. Next one is from alkyl benzene. Okay, so let me take one alkyl benzene like this. So this is one alkyl benzene. I think you know this is alkyl benzene, methyl benzene. It is also called toluene. Clear? So when toluene undergoes oxidation with strong oxidizing agent like KMnO4 in acidic medium, clear? Then here the acid formed is this one. This is the acid formed. So here, what is the name of this acid? Remember everyone, this acid is said to be benzoic acid. Acid is said to be benzoic acid. Okay. Now, if I take ethyl benzene, in the previous case I took methyl benzene. Now I want to take the ethyl benzene. So let me write its name. This compound is said to be ethyl benzene. Ethyl benzene. Clear? So ethyl benzene also can undergo oxidation with acidified KMnO4. So remember everyone, here also we will get same compound. Remember, here also we will get the same compound, that is the benzoic acid only. Here also same compound we will get, that is benzoic acid only. So here one thing I want to tell you, in first one only one carbon atom is there in the alkyl group. Here two carbon atoms are there in the alkyl group, but in both the cases benzoic acid is the product. So remember, irrespective of number of carbon atoms in the alkyl group, that alkyl benzene on oxidation always use benzoic acid only. Write this point once again. I am telling you, irrespective of number of carbon atoms, irrespective of number of carbon atoms in the number of carbon atoms in the alkyl group, number of carbon atoms in the alkyl group, that alkyl benzene on oxidation, that alkyl benzene on oxidation gives benzoic acid only. That alkyl benzene on oxidation gives benzoic acid only. Clear? So to support this statement, okay, to support this statement here, let me take here one more example also now. Okay, now here let me take now one more example also. For example, let me take now CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay, so what is the name of this compound? This compound is said to be propyl benzene. Propyl benzene. So propyl benzene will undergo oxidation with KMnO4. Okay, tell me what happened. What is the product formed here? Okay, same here also. Again, we will get the benzoic acid only. Again, we will get the same product, that is benzoic acid. I hope you are able to understand in all the three examples. So in first one, as I told you, one carbon is there. Second one, two carbons are there. In third one, three carbons are there, you see. But again, we got the benzoic acid only. So irrespective of number of carbon atoms in alkyl benzene, okay, that on oxidation always gives benzoic acid only. Hope you are able to understand this one. Right, now let us enter into next preparation method. Next preparation method is from gem trihalides Okay, so now see clearly gem trihalides. Okay, how to see gem trihalide? So C6H5C. Okay, trihalide. That means three halogens should be bonded to same carbon atom. It is a gem trihalide. So this one, when treated with NaOH, okay, so what happened here? All the three halogen atoms are replaced by OH minus ions. So this is said to be SN. That means nucleophilic substitution reaction. Clear? All the three halogen atoms are substituted by OH minus ions. Therefore, what you will get here? C6H5, C, OH, OH, and OH you will get. Clear? So, three OH groups on same carbon, highly unstable due to lone pair repulsions. Therefore, H2O liberates out very immediately. Okay, H2O liberates very immediately. Therefore, what is the final product formed here? C6H5 COOH, benzoic acid. Copy it quickly. Completed. Let us take still 1-2 examples more. Okay. Now, for example, if I take this one, so you try this one now. I will wait for some time here. I want you to try this one. Got the answer, everyone? Again, here also take NaOH only. Do the same reaction with NaOH. Okay, so let me solve this one. Now, here, let me solve this one. Take NaOH here. Clear? So here what happened again? So all the three chlorine atoms are substituted by OH minus ions, nucleophilic substitution happens here. Therefore, what happened? H, C, OH, then OH and OH. So as I told you, three OH groups on same carbon atom, highly unstable. Therefore, water molecule eliminates out here. Followed. So when water molecule eliminates out, then what happened here? HCOOH is formed. What is the name of HCOOH? Formic acid. That is nothing but methanoic acid. Clear? Now, one more example. CH3, C, Cl, Cl, Cl. Okay. So you do this question with NaOH. This question once we got in previous NEET. Hope you are doing this question. Okay, so again here also we have to take the NaOH. Okay, so all the fluorine atoms are substituted by OH minus ions. Clear? So 3 OH minus and 1 carbon, highly unstable. So immediately water molecule eliminates out. Clear? Then what is the acid formed here? CH3COOH. What is the name of this one? Acetic acid is formed here. Hope you are able to understand, right? Okay, now next we are going to see the next preparation method. Okay, so next preparation method is from primary alcohols. From primary alcohols. Okay, now primary alcohols, from primary alcohols we are going to see. So RCH2OH. This RCH2OH is there. This is the primary alcohol. Clear? So remember everyone, this primary alcohol can undergo oxidation with KMnO4. Oxidation with KMnO4 with a strong oxidizing agent. KMnO4 is very strong, you know. Therefore, here what we will get? RCOOH we will get. That is carboxylic acid. Clear? Now, if I use a mild oxidizing agent like Tollens reagent, I think in the last class I told you Tollens reagent. Okay, ammonical silver nitrate. It is a very mild oxidizing agent. So primary alcohol undergo oxidation with mild oxidizing agent. Then what happen? You know, you will get aldehyde only here, not the acid. So if you want to get the acid, clear? If you want to get the acid, you have to use strong oxidizing agent. If you use the mild oxidizing agent, then reaction stops as aldehyde is formed. Clear? Let us take one example to explain this one. Now here, one example I want to take here, CH3, CH2OH can undergo oxidation with KMnO4 in acidic medium at the same time with Tollens reagent. Okay, so now what is the answer in the first case? Tell me. In first case, oxidizing agent is strong. Therefore, what is the answer that we will get here? CH3COOH. In second case, oxidizing agent is mild. So we will get the aldehyde. What is the aldehyde that we will get? CH3CHO. What is the name of this aldehyde? Ethanol. Followed everyone? Now, next preparation method that we are going to see is from aldehydes. From aldehydes. Okay, so how to prepare acids from aldehydes? So now see clearly, this is aldehyde. So aldehyde will undergo oxidation with mild oxidizing agent like Tollens reagent we can use, or even we can use strong oxidizing agent like KMnO4 also, no problem. So we can use a Tollens or KMnO for anything. Okay, so here we will get carboxylic acid. If you use strong or else mild, in both the cases you will get the same thing only. Clear? Let us take one example here. So now CH3CHO. So when undergo oxidation with Tollens or with KMnO4. So write the product here. So what might be the answer here? So here the answer is CH3COOH. Okay. What is the name of CH3COOH? Ethanoic acid we can call, or we can call the acetic acid also. So this is the preparation of acids from aldehydes. Clear? Now next one is from methyl ketones. From methyl ketones. Okay, so methyl ketone. Then how to prepare from methyl ketone, that we are going to see now. So RC double bonded O CH3 methyl ketone when treated with X2 in basic medium. Anyone remember this reaction? X2 in basic medium. It is the iodoform test. In place of X, if I take iodine, it would be iodoform test. Okay, and I think you know. So the compounds which contain this group, the compounds which contain this group can give the iodoform test. Am I right? Is it clear, everyone? Therefore, now what is the what are the products formed here? One is the carboxylic acid, one is the CHX3. In place of X, if I take iodine, you will get CHI3. What is the name of CHI3? Iodoform. Iodoform is a yellow colored precipitate. Clear? Next, preparation method from nitriles. From nitriles. What is the meaning of nitrile? It is a cyanide. IUPAC name of cyanide is nitrile, remember. Okay, so now RC triple bonded N. So this cyanide, when undergo hydrolysis in acidic medium, Followed, what happened? Remember everyone, cyanides on hydrolysis always will get the carboxylic acid and the byproduct formed is ammonia. Carboxylic acid plus ammonia. Clear? So now here, let us take some 2-3 examples in this case. Very important one, this one. So here, methyl cyanide when undergo hydrolysis in acidic medium. Clear? Then what happened here? CH3, COOH is formed and ammonia is formed. Completed everyone? Now, one more example is this one, C6H5, C triple bonded N when treated with water in acidic medium. You try this one, everyone? What is the acid formed here? Acid formed is C6H5COOH plus NH3. What is C6H5COOH? Benzoic acid plus ammonia. So in this way, remember everyone, cyanides on hydrolysis gives acids, carboxylic acids. I hope you are understanding this one. Okay, now coming to the point of the next preparation method. Next preparation method is from Grignard reagent. Next one is from Grignard's reagent. Okay, first of all, I think you know Grignard reagent is what? RMGX. Grignard reagent is RMGX. Okay, so now let us see what is this Grignard, how the reaction happens with Grignard reagent. So now RMGX, clear? Now when treated with the CO2, carbon dioxide. So what happened here? Pi bond will shift to the oxygen, carbon gets positive charge, oxygen gets negative charge here. So here R minus and MgX plus. Clear? This negatively charged R attacks on the positively charged carbon. Okay, then what happened here? O double bonded C. Here you will get the R and here O minus, okay, MgX plus. Followed, then here hydrolysis. Okay, so remember everyone, this RCOOH, this is acid you see, that is the acid part. Clear everyone? So RCOOH, carboxylic acid, along with carboxylic acid, the byproduct formed is the MgXOH, magnesium hydroxyl halide. Magnesium hydroxyl halide. Please copy quickly. Okay, now here let me take one example. Now you try this example. CH3 MgCl when treated with carbon dioxide. I think you are trying this one. Here what happened again, let me give the answer for this one. Pi bond will shift here, carbon get positive, this is negative. In Grignard this is negative, this is positive. So this negatively charged CH3 minus attacks on this carbon. Followed, so O double bond at C, here CH3 and here O minus MgCl plus. Clear everyone? So when this undergo hydrolysis in acidic medium, followed, so therefore first of all this is the product form you see. Okay, so now what happened here, CH3 C double bonded OH, ethanoic acid is formed, am I right? And here the byproduct is what, Mg, okay, Cl, OH is formed here, magnesium hydroxyl chloride. Completed. Now here one question here I want to give, which I had seen in the previous NEET paper. Now here let me take the bromine, then this is at meta position NO2. So first of all this is reacting with magnesium and dry ether. Magnesium and dry ether. What happens here, tell me? First of all you will get this one, okay, MgBr you will get, and here NO2. Is it clear everyone? So this one when treated with CO2, when treated with CO2, okay, so pi bond will shift here, carbon gets positive, this gets negative. Followed everyone? Okay, so to make it easy, let us think this is R. Clear? So in Grignard, just now I told you R will carry negative charge, MgX will carry positive charge. So this R attacks here. Let us think that is R. I hope you are able to understand. Then what happened here? O double bonded C, then here R, and here O minus MgBr. Okay, so which on hydrolysis in acidic medium, then here what you will get here, R COOH you will get. Now we will substitute the R. So here in place of R, so now can I remove this R now here? Clear? So now here in place of R I will put the benzene ring. Is it clear everyone? And at the meta position, let me take NO2. Let me write neatly this one so it will be clear to you. Okay, so at meta position NO2 plus What is the byproduct formed here? MgBrOH. So please copy it quickly. Fine. Now, coming to the point of the next preparation method, still some 2-3 methods are there. Okay. So next one is from acyl halides and anhydrides. From acyl halides and anhydrides. Okay, so acyl halide. So let me take one acyl halide RCOCl. So this acyl halide, when undergo hydrolysis in acidic medium, so here what happened? HCl will be departed out. Clear? Then what is the acid leftover, compound leftover here? RCOOH plus HCl. So RCOOH is carboxylic acid. Clear? Now here to make you to understand well, let me take now CH3COCl when undergo hydrolysis in acidic medium. Try this one. Okay, as I did in the previous case, again same thing. So here what happened? HCl will be removed out. Okay, then what happened here? CH3 C double bonded OOH plus HCl. Completed. Okay, and one in this one last example we are going to see benzoyl chloride when undergo acidic hydrolysis. Benzoyl chloride when undergo acidic hydrolysis. So here HCl is removed out. Therefore here we will get C6H5COOH plus HCl. This is said to be benzoic acid. Completed. Now here the heading is what? Acid acyl halides and anhydrides also there. So let us see about the anhydride then. Now first of all, what is the general formula of the anhydride? This one you see. This is the general formula of the anhydride. So this anhydride can undergo hydrolysis. That anhydride can undergo hydrolysis. So see clearly, first of all, we will get this one. What is that one? RCOOH. Clear? And one more. What is one more you see? One more is this one. RCOOH, that one also you see. Is it clear everyone? Therefore here we will get 2 moles of RCOOH, that is carboxylic acid. Okay, now to explain this one, let me take one anhydride CH3 C double bonded O C double bonded O CH3. First of all, what is its name? This compound is said to be acetic anhydride. Okay, so acetic anhydride when undergo hydrolysis in acidic medium. Try this one. I think you people are doing this one. Okay, so what might be the answer here? Then once you see, this is one acid, acetic acid. Okay, second molecule also same thing. Clear? Second molecule also same thing. So 2 moles of acetic acid you will get. Now I will take one different anhydride. You see here, one different anhydride I will take here. So C6H5, C double bonded O, O, C double bonded O, CH3. This is benzoic methanoic anhydride. Benzoic methanoic anhydride. Clear? So when this undergo hydrolysis in acidic medium, okay, so this is the benzoic acid. Then the remaining part is what? Remaining part is the acetic acid. Clear? So one is the benzoic acid, C6H5COOH. Clear? And one more is the acetic acid, CH3COOH. Clear everyone? Now the last preparation method is from esters. Last preparation method is from esters. Clear? Now this is the ester RCOOR dash. So first of all, ester when treated with bases. Clear? So what happened here? RCOONA is formed plus R dash OH. Clear everyone? Now this RCOONA is there na, when it undergo hydrolysis. When it undergo hydrolysis, again NaOH is reversed back. Clear? Then what is the compound that we are going to get here? Carboxylic acid. Clear? These are the preparation methods of acids. Still physical and chemical properties are left over, that we will see in the next class. Meanwhile, I will be showing you the slides here. Okay, from the starting I will be showing you the slides. If any slide is missing, you can take the screenshot. This is the first one where I started the preparation method. Okay, you see here I took some examples. Okay, and this is from alkynes. Clear? Next, here from alkyl benzene, next one. Followed. Now next one from jump trihalides. Clear? Then from primary alcohols. Okay. Next, this is from aldehydes and methyl ketones. Okay. Then this is from cyanides and Grignard reagent. Then here are some examples. Okay. Then this is from acyl halides and anhydrides. Here, these are some examples. Then this is from esters. Clear everyone? So these are some important preparation methods of which one? Acids. Okay. And in the next class, we are going to see the physical and chemical properties. Okay. Thank you one and all. Have a nice day.